Yo, what up? It's your boy Cess, aka The Problem. This is not shady, man. I know you're surprised. Now, who the hell is this? Yeah, well, it's your boy Cess, and it's the Barbershop Chronicles. I'm with my brothers. I'm with Femi Soro. What's up? Let's hear your voice.
I did.
And I'm with the main man, the main bro, Shoulder the Turtle King. What's up, my brother?
Too legend.
Bro, why you so ras, bro? But I love that slang.
Hey, but you
that
know,
slang is fire.
shout out to OBO. But you know me, I'm the best of both worlds. Like I will give you that, what's going on, and then I will switch up. Yes.
See, Denny, you know.
Why you gonna want today?
Yeah. But you know what's up, man?
No, but nobody say they no get to.
He no cho.
He no restrict my airflow.
Bruh, why we so ras, bro?
Hey, but it's Lagos, man. You have to be part of the vibe.
You guys on that side are Raz.
Come on, keep shut.
I'm not Raz.
No,
because you're on the mainland.
Excuse me.
Because you're on the island.
Excuse you. I am not Raz, yeah? I am just street smart.
You're cultured. You're street smart.
So you don't think I'm street smart?
Let me take you to Oshodi and let me see how you survive.
I forget that I live on the island now. I grew up on the mainland.
You don't suck.
I grew up on the mainland, bro.
Baba, you don't
I'm a through and through Ikeja boy.
Okay, who be number one for Ikeja?
Ikeja boy.
Who be number one
What
for
you concern me? Because I number one for Ikeja.
You know the street be that.
Because I number one for Ikeja.
Talk say money no the Lagos. Are you fair?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, so what are we talking about today?
Yeah, so today, man, right now we're talking about what do men really want? As a man, as a masculine person.
Buttocks.
As a
Fura is life, my Jesus.
as a very some buttocks. Nah, man, no cap. But like seriously, like what, like as a man, you know, in this world that we're in like now. As a matter of fact, in this
century,
in this temperate, like in this time, in this
Do not bite your tongue.
yeah.
Do not spit on me.
this
Try to speak English.
situation that we are in right now. What do men really want? You know, that's the question, right? So
okay, so basically, is it what do men really want in terms of women, right? Not what do men really want in terms of
There's a wait, hold on.
You know
there's a movie like, is it what do men want? What do men want?
yeah,
Sandra Bullock.
What do women want?
exactly.
Two fights in me, two fights in.
But I don't really think we should limit it to like the sexes, like what do men really want from women. I think like generally as a man.
All right, so I will just kick this off and say that I mean obviously we are millennials, right?
Yeah.
Are we Gen Z?
Yeah.
Gen Z is the new school now. Exactly. So we are millennials. We were born in the 80s, but we're 90s babies because it was in the 90s that we exactly.
Sure.
So we grew up with the whole idea of go to school, get a degree, chase your dreams, find the woman of your dreams, and just keep it going, right?
Sure.
Gen Z, on the other hand, is about even when you're 7 years old, you can be making $1 million from just playing video games. So
Sure.
the bar is literally it's as good as saying there's no bar anymore.
My bro.
Do you understand? When it's your time, is your time, right? So for me, I would say what the men want in terms of stability financially. I get upset at the fact that a 21-year-old wants to be balling like a 40-year-old. You need to trust the process, right? I'm in my 30s now, right? I started entertainment when I was the age
Can I ask
of
a question?
13.
Sorry to cut you short.
Yeah.
Why is it that you think that a 21-year-old cannot ball like a 40-year-old? I mean, sorry, okay, let's take it back. What do you mean ball? What do you mean? When you say ball, what do you mean?
So now the thing is this. Now let's leave celebrities or that as an average Nigerian who got into secondary school at the age of 10, graduated at the age of 15 going on 16, got into university at the age of 16 and graduated at the age of 20. Now I'm not using the American standard. I'm looking at the African standard now, right? In every country from Botswana to South Africa to Tanzania to Ghana, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, whatever you want to think about it, right? You get into secondary school at the age of 10. You graduate, you finish high school at the age of 16 or 15 going on 16. You get into university, right? And then you finish at the age of 20, right? We have NYSC in Nigeria. I know in other African countries, they have their own military thing that you have to go, which is kind of like NYSC, right?
Yeah.
You start working fully as a man or a woman at the age of 20 to 23 or 25 based on the jam or whatever, how they want to, do you understand? Now, you have to come up in the process. This is not me talking about, as an entertainer, that, one artist started at the age of 15 and he has blown. One artist did that. Even artists will tell you that, I've been singing for the past 6-7 years. And then they blew at a certain year. Going back to me saying, trust the process.
Well, what I'm saying now is that I think that you're speaking as a typical millennial. When I say that is that growing up, there was a process. There were things that you needed to do to get to a certain point, and you had to do more things to get to another point. There was almost like a manual. I mean, with life, there's no manual.
Yeah.
But like in our generation, there was almost like a manual. Like the things that you know to do to get stuff done, to get to a certain point, to get this and get that. And now social media came, and then the woke generation, the Gen Z guys came, and they switched things up. Now things are moving faster than normal. So what I asked was, why do you like? There's a lot of things that happen now. Let's use music, which we're all familiar with. The people that we know that took time, they went through the process of building their catalog, putting out a lot of music to get heard, to solidify their sounds, to get me, and then before they actually blew. Now, there are a lot of guys who, after one single, they don't know what the process is.
Yeah, but the deficit always
good.
Like,
So now, what I'm saying that there's no.
Sorry, let me just ask a question.
But you always
I like the fact that you
deficit.
said that there's some guys that it just blew, right? But I put it to you and I tell you that the same way those guys blew was the same way they came down. Why?
Hey, there's always
Because
deficit.
No.
Hey, but guys, but this is not the question. The question is, what do men want?
Exactly.
So let's not
go far left.
As a man with the X, what's our chromosome? Is it X? What's our X?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. X.
XY, right?
X is for men, Y is for women, I believe.
Yeah. No. XX is women. XY is men. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, magic and
Yeah,
I'm not
Give me X, give me Y.
Come on, somebody call XY, yeah?
XX. Yeah, XY is men.
Brother.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why it's Kyle XY. Because XY is men.
You're fair.
So as a man, right? What ticks you as a man, right? So let me start by saying, right?
Are we talking about
Generally,
are we talking about women now?
Yeah,
Or generally?
inclusive, right?
Okay.
So for me as a man, I feel like what I really want is I just want to be able to handle my business. I just realized that. I feel like over time, growing up, I felt like, as a man, I want to be able to pay my bills. I want to have cars. I want to own houses and all that shit. But then I got married and I just kind of like saw the whole situation from a very different perspective. Yeah, married man, and I'm happy. I'm proud of that shit. So I saw it from a very different perspective, and I'm like, there's something called toxic masculinity. It's something we are taught by you.
Mufasa.
Yeah, toxic masculinity. It's something we are taught by society that tells us that as a man, you must be able to be on top of every fucking situation.
Facts.
And I think that is false. I think that's our problem. I think I learned that over time that you don't have to have, because I learned that as sexes, as a male and female, we're created. I'm not even talking about religion now. We both have individual different purposes as sexes. We have strengths and weaknesses as sexes. This is even backed by biology. Do you get what I'm saying? This is backed by testosterone and estrogen.
Testicular fortitude.
You get so estrogen has a strength. There's some things that estrogen produces as a hormone.
I think that you're taking it too deep.
No. I'm getting somewhere. I'm
You need to relax.
I'm getting somewhere.
Calm down, bro.
I'm getting somewhere. So let me not go too deep. Okay, so I'm saying that I feel like over time I learned that as sexes, right? Toxic masculinity was taught.
It's toxic.
Toxic, yeah. Masculinity. Shit. Fuck you. This shit got me fucked up. Anyways, so
not toxic. Okay? It's toxic.
Say it 5 times.
Toxic masculinity.
Okay.
Hey, Sense, you just earned yourself a timeout.
Taught us how to not appreciate who we have made. And for me, I feel like over time I learned that, right? It's not about being in control, right? It's more about like handling your business. And what does handling your business mean? It's just
okay, fair enough.
Being in control of your life.
All right, sis. So I hear that, right? Every man wants to be able to pay bills, pay their house rent, take care of their parents, have a car. Even if you don't have a car, be able to pay your cab bills successfully without no stress. When your boys call you on a Friday night, Alpha, what you do? The bill is 500k. Okay, money 100,000, bam, and everything, right? That's what every man wants. I want to believe that we're all on the same page.
We're not.
With that.
Why not?
Why not?
I'm waiting for you. I was waiting for you to land because I don't know what that means.
This
You
nigga
get me?
mad, bro.
I don't know what that means when you say all these things that you say. I was waiting for you. I was quietly waiting for you.
Okay.
So when you say
When
you say no.
So for me, okay. So let me talk for my own self. For me, I want to be financially independent.
No, but that's no. Hold on.
Now,
I'm listening. I'm sorry. Go on.
Because I wanted us to go on a scale of what do we want in terms of women, right? But since we've broadened what we're talking about now in terms of life as a whole, yeah. Me personally, I want to be able to pay my rent by myself. I want to be able to pay my children's school fees.
Handle your business, period.
Right? Handling my business, right?
That's what I say, man.
I don't want to be a liability for anybody.
That's my problem with the statement that you make.
Okay.
And I will explain what I mean. So when you say I don't want to be a liability, is what I hear is I don't want to be a liability to a woman. Hold on. Let me finish. Wait, bro. I speak based on where we're at as individuals. This is knowing that you have a partner. You get me? This is knowing that whether it is you have a partner or not. This is speaking to single men. You have a girlfriend or whatever. What I hear is I don't want to be a liability to my partner. I want to hold on. I'll get there. I'm explaining now. So I want to be able to pay bills. I want to be able to do this. Now, let's not. The truth about this is those are societal what's the word?
That's what's been put on men.
Pressures, pressures. Societal pressures that society out there. I didn't say toxic. So anyways, those are societal pressures that men have carried upon themselves. You get me? Like, and men need to understand that life is not like everybody has different parts. Everybody has different strengths. Everybody's life is different. Like a lot of men, I'm sure, have killed themselves. Whether it is actually kill themselves or it's emotionally kill themselves or mentally kill themselves to the point where because they cannot foot this bill, I cannot pay this thing. But there are women who. So I think that it's a thing where, bro, everybody needs to understand that their phases and stages in life.
Yeah.
Which obviously this thing is a deep conversation because it also relates to maybe the work that you put in and what you get out of the work that you put in. But that's a different discussion. Let's not go there. Okay. All I'm saying is that men need to understand. So when you say, "Oh, I want to be able to pay bills," I want to be able to do this, yes, it's nice to be able to pay your bills and be able to support your partner or whatever it is. But let's look at it as human beings and not as a man.
Hey man,
you get me? If
man, you do not have responsibilities. You don't have.
No, but I'm saying to you that every
you have things to look up to.
My days. Every human being has no.
You do.
You shouldn't.
Why?
Every
man.
Oh like, my God! Hold on. There shouldn't be a. See, all the things. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, hold on. Let me land.
I'll stop you.
Let me land. I've not even landed because you gotta stop me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I've not landed.
Okay. So
like, I feel like it's a problem with our generation, where we grew up thinking, oh, they're gender roles. There are things that are expected of a man and of a woman. Now, this when I speak when I speak like this, it doesn't mean that I'm not responsible for things that happen in my home or whatever. I do. You get me? It doesn't mean that I don't feel what you feel, but I feel like it's not fair on people who are in our generation or even coming after us that cannot and even maybe putting in more work than you are putting in. You might just be lucky to be getting more than you are getting out of what you're putting in than somebody else who's putting in more work than you are putting in and is getting less. So that person has the same pressures that you have and then cannot necessarily foot the bills that life has said, a man should pay the rent, a man should pay the school fees. But see, if...
No, listen.
Oh, maybe I don't understand.
One second. We asked, what do men want?
Well, you took it to where you said, all I want is to be able to pay the bills, to be able to live the life, whatever.
And I'll tell you why. Because
I want it to.
Because we already have that societal pressure on us as Africans. We all went to Tanzania. We went to Kenya together years ago, if you remember. We went to a village, right? The women do more work than the men, if you remember correctly.
Which I found weird.
Right? Which was pretty weird for us.
That is the point.
No. So I'm listening to you. The women
build the houses.
Build the houses. The women are the ones that provide the food and everything.
But the men actually protect.
But the men are the ones that protect, just like what Seth just said right now, right? So it is a case of, I'm not even talking about who is married and who is single or anything like that. It is basically
able to
the
handle your
understanding.
If your business is protecting,
it's the understanding
be able to handle that business. That's my job.
If you are married, right, it's an understanding between you and your wife. Like, okay, you know what? I pay the rent, you pay the school fees.
This is not about. No. You go on. I'll let you go on. But this is not about being married or not being married.
No,
this is about. No,
it's about the stereotype. It's about
exactly.
It's about the African
like why do people think that there's a reason why men are built to pay bills? And this is not that you shouldn't pay bills,
because men.
But the point is that wait, hold on. It's also the same reason why they think women belong in the kitchen. So that's what I'm trying to fight. Like, so when you say men, I'm a man. Okay, I'm a man. I want to pay bills. I want to be able to pay bills. I want to be able to do this. It also speaks to me so that means I think that you believe that women are supposed to be domesticated. Because because that's what society says.
No. So when I said
but I think it's a personal.
So when I said it, I said.
So I'll give an example. I'll give an example. Sorry, let me give an example. Like me, I'm very domesticated. For example, like I would pick up the broom and sweep my house if it's dirty. and I won't wait for my wife to do it. I would help out in the home if I need to. I would cook if I need to. Do you get me? Like, but sometimes I guess some people come to my house and they're like, they side-eyeing me. Like, why are you doing this? Why's the wife not?
Mind your mother business.
No, forget mind your business. It's a factor of what we
are exposed to.
Exactly. So I'm confused. So I have a problem. I have a problem when you now say, "Oh, I want to be able to pay." I agree that everybody, every man has the part of them ego, whatever it is that wants to be able to foot.
I want to be able
do this thing.
No, so don't get me wrong.
But I'm saying that we should not fuel it.
So you are getting me wrong.
For the guys that are coming behind us.
So if you listen to me, what I said was I want to be able to handle my business. Now my question is, what is my business? My business now is not. I'm not saying that it's I have to be able to pay bills. I have to be a man. Is that masculine? And I know I explained about being that toxic masculinity. That's where I went to. I was like, look, listen. I know what it means. Like men have kind of put this thing on them that that expectation that you have to do this. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just what I feel like as a human being assess what I'm responsible for in my family, in my house, for my wife, for my child, for whatever. I want to be able to handle that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not putting any tag to what I feel like as a man I must do. This is me saying as Seth, this is what I've put on myself as my responsibility, as the man of my house, as the husband of my wife. I want to be able to handle this.
Yeah.
I have to be able to handle that. That's what I really want.
It's still the Barbershop Chronicles. I got Femi in the building. I've got Seth in the building.
Femi Soro.
Femi Soro, my building. I'm so sorry there. I know you take your name very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Femi Soro. Okay, have you trademarked your name, sir?
I'm about to.
Yeah. You heard it first. Right here on the Barbershop Chronicles. Right here on Red Radio. Unfortunately, Alaji Poppy could not be in the building today. He's chopping breakfast somewhere. But we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's still the Barbershop Chronicles right here on Red Radio. If you're not following us, make sure you're following us on all social media platforms at It's Red Radio. And also hit up our website, itsredradio.com. You can see all our other shows and just enjoy yourselves. In the studio, I've got Femi Soro in the building, and I've got Seth the Problem Kid in the building. Have fun, huh?
We out here.
You're good?
But
what did you have for breakfast?
Yam and egg.
Yam and egg.
Yeah.
What did you have?
And that's my favorite breakfast.
Just breakfast. Have you guys tried hot agege bread from Igoshere Road with some akara?
Oh, well, for sure. I'm not from Igoshere though, but
no,
yeah,
it needs
bread,
to be Igoshere.
Bread and
the
akara.
Freshest of the freshest.
Mad.
As in a choke, right? Yeah. But anyways, let's get back to the show. We're talking about what men want. On the first part of this episode, I mean, we talked like on a broader perspective, like in terms of life, business, family, and all of that, right? But for some reason, I feel like the people want us to talk about what do men really want when it comes to women.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna break it down into three. As a teenager, as a young man in university, you know, you're trying to get into a relationship and everything. What would you guys say men look at?
I just want to bust.
Okay.
And I ain't finna lie, man. And I always say to people like, as a young man, now listen, don't get me wrong. As a young man, you have no business. You have no business trying to do grown man business. Yeah. As a young person, you have no business trying to do grown man business. So you know what? Enjoy yourself. Learn about yourself, experience life.
So you are saying they should rack up their body count?
Hey man, listen. If enjoying yourself is racking up, but hey, I cannot judge you. You get if it's traveling, if it's doing what you gotta do. For me, when I was young, for me as a guy when I was young, it was a self journey. It was about knowing who I was, experiencing life on my own terms.
But that's included body count.
Life. I'm not even. I ain't finna cat, man.
But I think that you're not exactly answering the question.
No, yeah, I'm like.
You're saying that no. For example, if you wanted to be with a babe, like be with a woman, No, hold on.
Yeah,
And then, what attracts you to a woman?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? What do you want? So do you want a woman who has money?
That
Do you want? That's
case,
exactly.
though,
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you answered the question.
I
So
was
go on.
young.
No.
So
When you were young and now, what do you want?
Let me
Okay.
refocus. Let me redirect the question.
What do you
Exactly.
want?
You need to be very
I
specific.
say, okay,
physically.
so listen to this. You are a 20-year-old man, right?
30,
In your
40,
final
50,
year.
doesn't matter.
No. Listen. I'm just painting the scenario now. It's scenario as relate. You're a 20-year-old man in your final year in uni, right? And you are just looking to have fun, and you are looking for a young lady, you know, just to have a lifestyle, right?
Nice tone, innit?
What will you be looking at?
Hey man, listen, I'm an ass man for life. I like
Furo FC.
I like me a bootok.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cap, okay? I like me badanka dunk. That's what it's called. That was what it was called when I was growing up. I so much love.
I think that if I
I
answer the
love
question,
so much.
I'll give you back explanation before I answer.
What's
So so yeah, I mean I have to. So you understand where I'm coming from before you judge me, or maybe not. Well, what I say is, men are moved by what they see.
Hey man, for sure. Humans.
Do you get me? No. Men more than women. And I'll explain what I mean. So a man obviously sees when you look at a woman, you look at her beauty. Sometimes the hair, a baby's hair might attract you. Sometimes her nails, eyes.
For me, it's a bootok.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes hold on. Sometimes the eyes. Sometimes is maybe height. Sometimes it's her buttocks. Sometimes it's her breasts. Her bosom. Oh no. I'm sure
You're sexual though.
No, hold on. That's why I said.
Wait.
No.
I don't want to cut you short there, but I remember. I just had to say this story. Yeah, I remember when I was serving, because I served in Sakwato to be precise, up north. Yeah, and I remember this young lady walk up to me, fine, beautiful girl, and first what she asked me is, "Sorry, where do you make your noodles?" At that point in time, I did not care how fine she was, or how mad her body was, but the fact that I'm like, why do you talk like that? It just put me off.
So you're a tribalistic motherfucker, innit?
It was not anything about being tribalistic, but I'm just like, what on earth is noodles? But I think no. But you know the cruise here, I would say Sofia Vergara, who has a Mexican accent or Colombian accent, and I'll be like,
what the fuck is noodles? Hey man, listen,
but it is what it is. Different. At the end of the day, it is different strokes for different folks, right?
Hey man, if you ask me, man, just have an ass, man. I love me some ass.
That's what I'm saying.
On
But
the
when
physical
I was listening.
What I want from a woman as a man, you need to have buttocks. But on a deeper perspective, you need to have sense.
That's what I'm saying. What I was trying to explain to you, why or the things that could be possibly listed as physical. So when you see a woman, or when a woman sees a man, you can't see their sense. You get me? You can't see.
But you can though. Like from
you can see their sense of their dress sense.
And then from conversations though, like if I'm talking to you and
you cannot, as
you're hearing dust.
Beyond no.
Femi, sorry, I put it to you. You will not talk to a lady who is wearing Adidas.
Listen, bro. Listen to me. Listen. Physical attributes, bro.
Okay.
Is eyes, nose, legs.
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on, guys.
Hey, man, it's the ass,
fingernails,
like,
ass.
Hey,
like
man,
you want.
shout.
Okay, good.
Hey,
bosom, the
ass,
boobs,
bro.
the breast, whatever. You get me? You see those things, and that's what you
There's
are.
teeth, there's legs, there's feet.
I cannot mention everything. There's so many things.
Dimples.
If you say ass, that's okay. For me.
Go on, guys. Go on.
You
Go
gotta,
on.
No, you said physical attributes. I'm just giving you the remaining.
But I'm saying that you cannot mention. You want me to start saying,
Because-
nails.
But that's what I'm saying. That if you say yash, that's okay. Because I have to wake up in the morning. Like, when you wake, listen, look at me. When you wake up in the morning and you get up from the bed, like, okay, maybe you want to go and use the toilet, or maybe you are just getting up and just stretching.
God.
I need to be seeing that book. Oh my Jesus! I need to see that buttocks. When I see that buttocks, oh,
Okay.
my body.
All right.
my
So
body will
that is for young. So we all agree that as a youngin who's just trying to have a good time, right? What
My
men
wife,
really
I'm
want
sorry.
is basically the fact that everybody looks at women in a different way.
Even
So you
women.
might like a babe for a different reason, and someone else will like her for a different reason.
For sure.
So some guys might like tall girls, some guys might like short girls.
For sure.
Some guys might like girls with natural hair, some guys might
That's a
like
no-brainer.
girls with dreads or whatever, right?
That's what I'm saying. You guys are having this discussion on a very surface
do men want?
level.
It's very subjective, though.
No.
That's what I'm
No.
saying. That
So
you guys,
there's three different layers. So the first layer, like I said, which is why I said as a 20-year-old man, right? You are just trying to have a good time. You're looking on the physical surface. What are you looking at, right? And he said booty.
but what I'm saying to you is, as a 20-year-old, as a 30-year-old, as a 40, 50, 60-year-old, men are moved by what they see.
Facts.
And we all agree that. We agree to that.
Yeah,
You get me?
100%.
So no, allow me land now. Allow me land, please.
All right,
What I'm trying to say is that beyond, as in like, before you actually have it, whether she's wearing Adidas or Nike with or anything, or you get me, like whether she's dressed, whether she's even mad. I'm not even saying. You get, when you have a discussion with somebody, that's the only time when you can have an idea of how they think, or what they're. So I'm saying, so first of all, men generally, there's something that would catch your attention
It's definitely
with a woman. That's what I'm saying.
And that's the
So
physical.
exactly. So
we're not arguing
Fine.
against that.
No, that's why I said there's three levels. So the first level is the physical, and that's why I wanted us to state that out. Like, okay, what do men look out for?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And it's very subjective.
Right?
It's
And
relative.
very subjective.
But I
It's
like
relative.
That's why I said
what the
different
next
folks for
person
different folks.
like. Yeah, exactly.
Now, the second level is this: what do you see in a woman, and you say, okay, I want this babe to be my girlfriend. I want to date this girl.
Man, when I saw my wife, right?
No.
listen.
We've not got into that level.
No. Okay, so you know what?
We've
Because I did that.
we've not gone into that level.
No, because I did
The
that. My wife
third level
primary,
is
right?
like, okay, what do you say? And you say, okay, I want to put a ring on it.
No,
and then
no, but
how
hey,
do you
but
want
fortunately for
that
me-
life to be?
Fortunately
right?
for me, right? I dated my wife before I married her, so
Good.
it's the same person.
So fine.
Yeah.
So what were the attributes that you saw that you were like, okay?
you follow data now.
You were just saying, hello there. Do you want this ring?
But people do that though.
White
In which generation?
In this
people.
people do that. Though. Like,
I agree.
Well, and they
I
get
saw-
and they give them a land, and you see them on Tunde nuts.
like crying.
Just say.
So for me, like I said to my
So
now
second level,
wife,
what do you see in a
I
female
just
and say you want to be?
want somebody that understands me for who I am, and that's for me that's a very basic statement. It's because I came from a relationship before I met my girl. That's even before marriage. I came from a relationship where I needed to be somebody else. Like I was Sis, the problem kid. I was Sis and I was Sis, the problem kid. And I know who I am as Sis, the problem kid. I'm a very eccentric person. I'm weird. Like I do very weird. Like I'm not a normal human being. Like I'm a creative, so I know I'm not normal. But I was with somebody that needed me to be a normal person. I needed me to be a upright person. Well, by upright, I'm not saying somebody that is not following the rules or law, but like somebody that is a normal human being that, you know, like, okay, look at my hair, for example. Like, if I pull up to your father's house with this hair, like, as a...
Hey,
let me finish.
you Gen Z though.
Oh, this is who I want to marry. An average parent would be like, okay, but I wasn't that person. You get me? Like, I'm not that person. I've never been that person. My parents know I've never been that person. So I was with that person. So I grew to realize that I need somebody in my life that accepts me for who I am, that knows that this is who Seth is, and is ready to deal with that person, whether he's cool, whether he's weird, in my weakness. And that was all I wanted, bro. Like, I didn't, like, when it got to that level that you're saying of relationship, because I've been through so many relationships, been through so many situations, I just needed somebody that kind of like understood who the fuck I was ready to accept that person.
For who you were, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. All right, Femi. So my question to you is this, right? Scientifically, they say that opposites attract,
I think that's bullshit.
right?
That's fine.
So meaning that if you are an outgoing person, you want to date someone who's more reserved. If you're tall, you want to date someone who's short. If you are,
I don't accept that. I think that thing is
if
bullshit.
you are
I think it's crap.
if you're someone who gets upset easily, you want somebody.
Why are you laughing?
Because you guys are killing me, bro.
Anyways, so but my major thing is this year. I basically feel that for men,
You guys are killing me.
men basically want people that can meet them halfway. You cannot be the same person you are when you meet someone and say, oh, you want to date that person, or you want to marry somebody, and you say, oh, if someone likes something, right? Yes, I know there's that point of, oh, you can't change who you are because you met somebody and then you have to change everything you do. Nobody's saying you should change everything you do, but meet the person halfway. Communication is key, right? So, Femi, going back to you now, I just want to, because we're almost out of time. The third level now is, what are the things you see in a woman who, if you've been dating for 6 months, 3 weeks, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, what do you see that, ticks the boxes and says, okay, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with?
I think that if I'm to answer that question, I think that every individual, male or female, has things that they desire from a partner. Do you get me? And I think that you should have. I mean, everybody has maybe a list. Some people maybe 1, 2, whatever it is that you have. You should look at, does this person tick the boxes for me? Now, there's almost nobody that will tick all the boxes. Do you get me? So what I always say to people is, find the person who ticks most of the boxes, and the boxes that are not ticked, are they boxes that are deal breakers? Do you understand? So, for example, what I might be able to deal with someone who doesn't have a random good dress sense, and that might not be a deal breaker for me, but for you it might be.
It might be, yeah.
You get me? So it depends on what is subjective and relative. So you get me? So I think that asking about next level, first of all, is, do they tick the boxes for you? And then the rest of the boxes that they don't tick, are they deal breakers? Because that would help you to go forward. And then when you eventually go forward, I think that beyond ticking the boxes, I think that what will keep you or what will help you go forward is friendship and understanding.
Facts.
So understand the person that you are with and have a good friendship. It's not even love. It's so hard to believe. It's not even love. It's friendship and understanding. You get me? Understand the person that you're with and have a good friendship with the person. Because if I have a friend, like if I really, really like my friend, bro, there's no matter how much you upset me, I look at it as
still put like
I have your back.
We go sort them.
Yeah, I have your back. Like, give me love.
Yeah, but
love is not tangible enough.
Femi, you're looking at this thing on a very you're looking at it at a very very objective perspective, which is very nice. But I feel like this subject was meant to be very subjective, like for me.
So
no, but he asked for my opinion. He asked for my opinion.
I want to delve.
I can't speak for everybody else
I wanna
because
delve deeper now
this
into-
topic is
especially
subjective.
It's very deep, right? But I mean, we probably might have like an extra 5 minutes to talk about this. But it's something that I feel we need to talk about because in our society today, there's so many marriages, that they do big weddings and all of that. In a year, 2 years, you just hear that, they're separated, they're no longer together, and all of that. So would you guys say that it is because they get married for the wrong reasons, or they don't understand each other, or they're not friends?
Now let me see. So for me, I feel like recently married, I kind of got a different perspective. If you asked me this question before I got married, I probably would have had a different answer. Of being married, I kind of see it from a different perspective, and what I can say is that, see, before you are married, there are some things that you are not prepared for. There are some perspectives that you don't think exist, that you are not ready to actually deal with, that are actually very, very important. For example, let me say, when you're married, when you're ready to marry, right, or when you see someone you like, what you are looking at is your relationship with that person, right? What nobody tells you about marriage is your relationship with her family or her relationship with your family.
But we're not discussing marriage.
No. Wait, he asked that. It was like, why do marriages break? Is it because you're not compatible? And I'm saying sometimes you can be with somebody that you're compatible with, somebody that you love, somebody that you fuck with, that you guys are actually on a personal level, you guys fuck with each other, but people don't understand that there are so many variables, there are so many factors that come in play when it comes to marriage that is more than you guys. And that's what I'm trying to say, that sometimes your relationship with each other's family is a factor that people don't realize is so important. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're married to somebody that does not understand your relationship with your own personal family, bro, that is a very big problem, and that's why a lot of marriages end. Trust me, I don't want to mention names, but there's a popular marriage, celebrity marriage, that maybe not the marriage, but like brother and sister relationship ended because of brother and sister's relationship with wife and each other's wife and stuff. Like, people don't understand how important it is to actually deal with that, your spouse and your immediate family, that relationship. People actually undermine it, and that's why a lot of marriages end. So I'm trying to say is, when it comes to marriage, it's deeper than your relationship with your wife.
Different rap.
You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than your relationship. It's like there are other factors that deal with that. You get what I'm saying? So maybe this is another marriage. Maybe it's another topic.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we would get there eventually. But ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the show, and what I'm just gonna say to end this is that there is no universal answer as to what men want in terms of life, in terms of life goals, in terms of relationship, in terms of what car they want to drive, in terms of how they want to live their lives. There's no.
I think it's also. I think, sorry to cut you. I think it's also an opportunity for everyone to share their opinions. In the comments, in whatever it is, share your opinions. Like, what do men want?
Be like me. Do you want the big nyash? Be like me.
I mean,
I says I agree with you. As is life.
Hashtag the Barbershop Chronicles. I mean, the men of the bosom world will be upset as well. You know, I plead the fifth as to what I like.
What do you like, Shodi? Don't cap me.
He likes fingernails.
He likes leg. Oh, he likes feet.
I like dimples, actually.
Oh, so you like to put your.
I like dimples, and I like dimples, and I like.
Oh, that's your thing.
What's it called?
God.
What's it called?
Gap
tooth.
You
Yeah.
like to put your gap tooth.
I don't know what you speak of. I plead the fifth.
That. So all you just use blip.
Oh God.
That's your thing.
Anyways, guys, thanks for joining on the show. Remember to check it out. It's redradio.com. The Barbershop Chronicles.
Wow.
It's been an amazing show. Thank you guys for being on the show, and thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be here again same time next week, and we definitely will have another fire episode for you. But remember,
Go wala my breakfast.